All right, geezer, it's the Cockney Rebbe here. Listen up. Have I got a story for you?
It all began in Persia. The Jewish temple was destroyed and the king Ahasuerus ruled 127 countries. Oh, honest, he decided to throw this shindig, right? Not an all-nighter or nothing. This chocolate smartie lasted for 180 days. It was full on, I tell ya. The whole world was invited. Supreme, mate. Just supreme. Anyway, as if that wasn't enough, he then throws another party for 7 days, just for the people in Shushan. And the Queen, Vashti, also had a party, just for the women. Anyway, on the 7th day, the king, he'd had a few, and he was a bit blotto, to be honest. So he's only gone and asked his missus to come along to the men's party, but she was having none of it. So the message gets back to Ahasuerus, who wasn't best pleased, I could tell ya. Do what? What do you mean she ain't coming? She's having a laugh, isn't she? Get her down here now.
The king summons you. She does not answer. Knock again. We cannot delay.
So the king says, is this some kind of wind-up? You think I'm going to have that off you? Get down here now! But she never came. And you know what? He wasn't having that off her, actually. And he had her executed. Anyway, the next day, when he'd had the hair of a dog and all that, he felt right sorry for what he's done. He was giving it all that crying and stuff. What have I done, for God's sake? I've acted like a right dodgy ice cream freezer. So his servants had a great idea. One of them said,
Your Majesty, why don't you hold a beauty pageant?
a beauty pageant. Get all the single ladies from all across the land, and the one you like,
You just gotta put a ring on it.
job done, innit? Nice idea, son. We'll do that then, says the king. Anyhow, they got loads of women, loads of them, I tell you. Put them all in a harem. And it just so happened that one of them girls was a girl called Esther, who was a cousin of the Jewish leader Mordecai. And she did a Freddie Mercury, Brian May, John Deacon and Roger Taylor, and she becomes queen. Know what I mean? But she never tells him that she's a Jew. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Mordecai, who's got it cushy working in the palace, overhears two of the king's servants giving it all that rabbit, 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 jabber, jabber, jabber.
Zeresh, the moment approaches. The gods will be occupied with the feast. Indeed, but we must secure the poison and delay risks discovery.
Now these two plums, they's called Bigsan and Zeresh. They're not talking Persian like all the other geezers in the palace. They're talking a little known dialect called Tarshish. Now, what these geezers did not know is that Mordecai speaks 70 languages. One of them happening to be Tarshish. So this is what he is. Hey Baba, I am fed up, I tell you. Me as well, Baba John. This king is killing me. Every day, do this one, do that one. Odame kheli kharab hai. Oh, tell me about it. But what will we do, Jigar? I know. Let's kill him. Oh, good idea. But how do we do that one, Bobo? Well, let's poison his wine. Then we can be free. But Mordecai goes and squeals to the king, and these two Persian muppets get themselves hanged. Meanwhile, there's this old geezer called Haman, who is a rampant anti-Semite. Now, this squire is down to become the next Don, none other than the Prime Minister. No sooner has that happened than he makes a decree that everyone bows down to him. And I'm not talking about a little doff of the hat. Nah. And he's got this idol on a chain around his neck.
Bow before me, all of you.
I'm talking good and proper bowing. Now everybody's doing it. Everybody except Mordecai. So Haman throws a wobbly, didn't he? He resolves to kill all the Jews.
Hear this decree from the king.
And he throws his lottery, right? And when the lot falls on the 13th of Adar, he says, lovely jubbly.
O king, I offer 10,000 silver shekel to fund the destruction of the Jews.
The king says, no worries, bruv. Keep the dosh. You can do it for free. Don't mind if I do, says Haman. Sweet as a nut. Now he's as happy as Larry. So he sends letters to all and sundry, telling them that on the 13th of Adar, they were going to kill all the Jews. And Mordecai finds out about it, and he's not best pleased.
Go to Esther the queen. Tell her to intercede with the king for our people. My queen, Mordecai sends word. The Jews are in peril. He asks you to plead with the king.
I can't do that. He'll kill me. Nah, Esther, don't worry about it. Go on, help ya. Now do as you're told. Go on, love. So Esther does just that. But not before she asks all the Jews to fast for 3 days and nights.
Queen Esther, you grace my court. What brings you?
And asks for a private VIP party for her, the king, and Haman. And when that's done and dusted, the next day she has another party just the same, with just the three of them again. Now, Haman.
The king is a fool, blind to the true power in his court.
He's feeling like he's gangster number one, didn't he? But he was still miffed that Mordecai refused to bow down.
The king has honored me.
So now Haman goes home and he makes a big gallows for Mordecai. Well, I'll tell you, that night the king just couldn't sleep. He says, look at my boat race. I'm a right moody fridge freezer. Anything on Netflix?
No, my lord.
What about my favourite, Game of Thrones? Nah, I've seen them all before. Here, come here, son. Bring me my Shushan Chronicle. I want to check the hatched, matched and dispatched section.
Your Majesty, the chronicle you requested.
Ah, at last, you may go.
Then they read all about Mordecai, who never got a finder's fee for catching those two Muppets. Do what? Says the king. Nothing. Nothing for that geezer Mordecai. You winding me up? You are winding me up, aren't you? You're having a Turkish. That's bang out of order. A diabolical liberty, my son. We've got to sort this Mordecai out right now. And I kid you not, at that moment, guess who walks in? None other than Mr. Alpha Male, Haman. So the king goes right up to him and he says, here, Haman,
What honor?
are we going to give to the top dog, eh? And of course, Haman thinks he's talking about him. So he says to the king,
If it please the king, let royal robes be brought, and a horse the king has ridden with a royal crest. Let this honor be for the man the king delights to honor.
well said, bruv, said the king. Sort it out for Mordecai. Do what? What? Mordecai? Hold up, says the king. Oh, hold up. Do I look like some kind of mug? I just told you. Do you want me to draw you a map? Do it for the Jew and get on with it, you melt. What? Haman, you still here? I've told you, get on with it. Well, Haman had no choice. And while he was doing it, listen to this. His daughter only goes up on the roof, empties a pot full of stuff all over her old man's head. And I'll tell you something, it wasn't Asti Spamanti in there, I can tell you that for nothing. Her old man was not best pleased. And he rolled up. At the private feast, Haman turns up smelling of anything but roses, and Esther finally reveals that she's a 4x2. And she tells the king that this plum, Haman, wants to kill me and my people. Oh, Ahasuerus didn't take too kindly to that. The king rushes into the garden to cool off. Then he sees all these geezers pulling up all the trees. Hold up. What's going on? Why are you doing that? Well, your majesty, Haman told us to pull up these trees. He did what? Right. The king marches back into the palace.
Haman! Where are you? You dare plot against me?
Meanwhile, Haman is pleading for his life in front of Esther.
Queen Esther, I beg you, have mercy. I was wrong. Spare my life, please. I implore you.
And he's only gone and fallen on the couch when the king walks right in. I'm
It's a
telling
misunderstanding.
you. What on earth?
Misunderstanding? You defile my queen!
Haman, you think I'm gonna have that off you? Now, your majesty, it's not what you think.
What punishment is fitting? There is a gallows ready, your majesty. You should hang Haman on it. So be it.
No, says Haman. Oh, you're a big man now, aren't you, says the king. So they strung Haman up, and all the letters that he sent to all the people were intercepted, and all the bad boys were killed. End of. But you know what? We Jews are still here, and we always will be. Happy Purim. Ta-ra.